grab your wine and let's chat, ladies. Hi, hello, besties.
Hello, besties. Welcome back. We back with part 2
of the we still don't have our red flags, of course, but of the red flag series. And this is only because part 1 we just had so much to say, so much to talk about. Apparently there's a lot of red flags to be aware of, so
We're back. We won't cut it short. We want to give you every little thing, all these red flags that you need to be aware of. Please know that we're going to give it to you right now. If you have not seen the part 1, make sure you go back because the part 1 is important.
I agree.
If you missed any of the other episodes about relationships, insecurities, anything, Girl Code 101. If you miss anything, please go back, sister. Like, besties, we're here for a reason.
For real. I feel like every week we drop gems. Every week we have open, transparent conversation. And we just are so excited to talk to you guys each time that we get on here and record a podcast. So please, if you've missed any of the episodes, feel free to go back. We are on YouTube. We are on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on literally every single place that you can host a podcast. Intentional by Design. Go back and watch, tune in, comment, leave us suggestions. If you're not following the Intentional by Design page on Instagram, please go give us a follow, guys. Because we really want to interact with you guys, and it's just the beginning. Like, we have so much planned for the podcast and so much planned for Intentional by Design, so it's just important for us to build that community. Go check us out.
Before we even get into it, I feel like, sis, we didn't talk about this last episode, but you look like me and I look like you. Like, look how you're wearing like Yash truck and stuff. You always want to be like me.
I got the vibe. When we first off, this time around, I caught the vibes. When we had our little conversation beforehand, and I was like, okay, you're dressing. You first off, you have on my favorite thing to wear, gym clothes. I'm always in gym clothes, and I'm always in Yash truck, and you about to always be in Yash truck.
Always. Actually,
guys, this episode is sponsored by Yash Trek, where we embrace the lifelong journey of fitness and health. Okay.
Hashtag always trucking.
Go follow Yash Trek Fit on Instagram.
No, honestly, I don't work out every day like I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to be closing my rings, but
you probably do work out every day though.
Not like I'm supposed to though.
You probably do though.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't close my rings every day. Okay. Anyways, whatever. But I was saying that to say, like, I do like to wear my Yash truck, and not because you're my friend, because it makes me look good. It makes me feel good. And I'm like, dang girl, I'm gonna keep working out because my butt is looking like. But anyways, that's enough.
No, but for real though. Well, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say let's get into the red flags, but what did you?
And I was gonna say usually we do a catch up, but we're gonna like, what are you doing this weekend? Type of vibe.
What am I doing this weekend? Of course. If you guys know me, I am always in Louisiana now. I don't even know why.
You cannot leave.
Actually, this is my last weekend in Louisiana. Until August, probably.
August?
Yeah.
Girl, please.
Every weekend, I have something going on. We're going to New York. Then we're coming back. Then we have Father's Day. My dad's coming up here. And then we're going to Alabama. And then we're going, like, we just won't be in
Why y'all going to Alabama?
Because it's the 4th of July and my dad's family's going there.
Can I come?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm off on the 4th of July if I'm not mistaken. And you know I love the beach. Y'all going to Orange Beach, right?
No. The beach. We're not going to the beach.
Y'all not going to?
No, we're going to a family member's house.
Actually, never mind. I passed.
Eh. And then we're going to St. Martin. Like, it's just an ongoing summer thing.
When y'all going to St. Martin? Sorry, I'm all in your business. I already know. Well, I have all the besties in your business, so.
Yeah, the best. So you already know all this. We're going in July 12th through the 18th. It's like a week, 7 days or whatever. And then we come back from there, and then surprises after that. Surprise trips.
I like it. Maybe we can take another solo trip.
Yes,
I can get away from Cam for a little while.
Yes.
Because
we like solo trips.
I thought I was gonna not travel so much this year, but I realized it's just me and I need it. Like, I honestly need it. So scratch that. Like I said, my first trip is coming up in the end of July.
Oh, I forgot to say we're going back to Austin. Austin's a vibe.
Bruh, I'm so upset that I cannot come.
We are going back to Austin.
Before June 20th, right?
Yes. We're actually going June 24th.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Wait,
June
I don't know. I don't know. Hold on,
I know it's the weekend that I work.
Yeah, it's the weekend that you work. Let's see.
Bro,
yes, it is
so much fun in Austin.
Austin's a vibe. We can go back.
I like Austin, bro. I really do.
We can go back.
You sure? Do not hype me up for no reason.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
Back.
All right.
But yes, let's get into the juicy stuff. Give the besties what they came for. Do you want to lead it off, or you want me?
Yeah, because last time we left off with, is it a red flag when your person or your girlfriends or whomever dismiss your problems but always want you to understand theirs? And we were like, that's a complete red flag, because that's just some bull. Right. So the next one is that they don't take responsibility for their mistakes or actions. Like, have you ever been around a person that literally there's always some reason why they do something or some excuse as to why they get to operate in a certain manner, even though it's basically treating you or like bull
crap? Yes. You asked if I'm around them? No, I'm not around them because they have brought this to my attention before. You're dismissed. Let me stop.
She is not second guessing when it comes to these red flags, guys. You have one chance to blow it with Destiny, because it is an honor and it's an honor.
Shut it.
Be in someone's just
you
face.
See, this is why.
Experience her aura.
This is why.
Like, so it's one and done. There's no 2, 3. You're not going. You don't know. It's not strike 3. You're out.
Because look, Yasmin plays way too much. Like, I'm not really like that. I am blunt, but I'm not that cutthroat. Okay. I am a little bit, but not.
You gonna give him a chance to fix it, right?
I'm gonna give you a chance to fix it because everybody makes mistakes. I do believe that, and it's not even about the point that we were trying to make. But don't believe what she said, because I'm not that cutthroat. Like, she makes it seem like,
honestly, because I know she needs me to say it. I am for real joking. Like, Destiny is not like that, but it is an honor and a pleasure to be in her company, and she knows that. So.
I do. Thank you. And same goes for you, sister. Same goes for you.
I am learning to be more strict. If that makes, like, I'm learning to be more strict. So, like, what's the red flag again? Because we all
exactly.
The red flag. Look, yeah, sorry, guys. The red flag. I'm bringing it back now. The red flag is that they always make excuses or never take responsibility for their actions. So that's, to me, that's, I hear excuses, or I hear, like, you know, you ever been around those people where it's like, oh, I'm this way because
X, Y, and
I
Z.
I grew,
Yeah.
yeah, X, Y, and Z. I grew up a certain type of way, or I always found it difficult to be in these type of situations because of some type of insecurity that I'm battling or facing. And it's like, hold on, pause, check yourself, because we all have insecurities. We all have
Yes.
been brought up a certain type of way. We all have the imprint of our families on us, good or good and bad, like good and
Yes.
bad.
Good
But
and
as
bad. Yeah.
but as an adult, we have to learn to act accordingly and know right from wrong, basically, and that starts with taking accountability for our actions. Like,
Yes.
it's not no my bad, but that
No.
type of energy, like, I just can't tolerate it, though. It's like, I'm sorry, but I did this because you're
No.
drowning me.
You
You're
should be like,
drowning me.
yes. If anything, you should be like, I'm sorry I did this, but next time I'm going to improve, you know?
Ooh, yes.
Or something like that, because it's about self improvement. Like, it's okay to make a mistake. Like, we are not perfect, like, far from it.
Yeah.
But if you call me out on something, I'm not going to be like, girl, you know, I did this because,
Yeah.
you know, that's what my parents told me.
Right.
Like, no, it's all about self improvement. Like, if I need to correct this, I'm going to correct it.
Right.
Um, and that's what you should be doing, like always correcting yourself and trying to improve, and not just making excuses for everything. And it's also a mental thing. Like, if you
It
did go
is.
through these things in your past and that makes you act this kind of way in these environments, then maybe you need to check yourself, go digging a little bit deeper and see why you feel like this, because it's not normal.
And then
Don't come
also,
around me
if
with no stupid stuff.
that's real, though. That's real. Like, don't, man, all bullsh aside, like, it's just a no. And then also, like you said, I really like that you said, but I'm gonna make, like, you know what I'm saying, taking that accountability after the fact, that should be the only but,
But
really. And
yes,
then also, it's like, like, I understand. I feel like you understand. Like, people understand that no one's perfect. So, like, that taking accountability part really goes a long way. Even if you're like, it won't happen again. Even if you can't say that in the moment, it's more so of like, I'll be more mindful of it. Like, even that
yes,
goes, like, I'll be more mindful of this next time. I will, like, try to prevent this from happening. You feel me? And
yes,
that way, when you say something like that, it opens the door for whoever it is, like your friend, your partner, whatever, to, if they see you in that situation and it going downhill, because you didn't said that, it kind of like opens the door for, if they catch on to it, they can, like, kind of like key in before it happens. Like, you feel
yes.
me? Like, I
I
will
do.
be more comfortable saying something before it even gets that far, whatever it may be.
Hmm.
Because you didn't already said, like, I'll be more mindful. So if I see you, you know, backtracking, then I would bring it to your attention so that you can be more mindful, because it may not be, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may not know that you are
Doing
backtracking.
it.
But
Yes,
that's
yes.
why it goes back to, like I said, those relationships and having people that see the potential in you and bring the best out of you and are honest with you. And you have to,
Honest.
in order for someone to be honest with you, you have to be honest with yourself. Like, yo, I really am not handling this the best.
That's a
Whatever.
green flag. That's a green flag right there. Like, what you just said is golden. Not even green. It's a golden flag. You
Thank
have
you.
to be honest with yourself, because
Yeah.
if somebody gives you some honesty, you won't accept it until you're honest with yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
like, you naturally are gonna reject it, or like take offense if you're not being honest with yourself, because you know that they saying something about you that you know
no,
about
yes,
yourself, but you just can't. You get what I'm saying?
yes,
Like, if somebody tell me something that I know about myself, but I'm not willing to accept or even, like, put energy toward to get better or work on. First off, that thing that you telling me is probably already eating me up. So you telling me is like you taking a bite at me. It's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're taking a bite at me. So my natural instinct is to, like, go into defense.
yes.
And that's when you're not being honest with yourself.
I
That,
agree 100%.
oh, I don't like that one. That's why I'm so
She
with that one.
feisty.
Yeah, I'm so feisty about this one because, bro, like,
Take responsibility for your actions at the end of the day.
yeah.
Like that's what you need to do. Take responsibility, be accountable, and try to make changes. It's okay to make mistakes, but try to be better.
And also, like, be open because you may not even know what changes that you should be making. But if you see somebody that's thriving in that area that you want to get better in,
Mm-hmm.
have those people around you so they can make those suggestions and tell you what works for them, how
Right.
they've overcome this, or you get what I'm saying? Like, please get some help in
Yeah.
those, like, for real, because a lot of times we don't want to accept it, and then it just often ends up you end up losing people that really could have been beneficial to you in your life.
I agree.
That's the word right there. Like, because you don't want to accept some stuff, like, you will lose someone who's supposed to be in your life.
You dropping gems.
Am I? I'm glad we did this part too.
You dropping
Ooh,
gems today, sis.
ooh,
You on
ooh.
fire.
Yeah.
You dropping gems. But that was a good one. I see that got you a little rowdy. I think this next one actually is gonna get you rowdy because I actually want to call you out. Because we talked about this before. As always, you talked about this with me and called me out for it before. But number six,
I don't even talk about.
red flag number 6. You can't be yourself around them. If you cannot be your authentic self around your friends, around your partner, that's a red flag. That means they are not a fit for you. Like, there's no sugarcoating that. Like, if you cannot be who you are 100%,
Yeah.
they aren't the fit. And we learned this in church too. Like, everything comes back full circle.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Um, we had like pastor. He had outfits on the stage, and it was really good example. Like, just for us to see it, you know. He had a suit tux and beach trunks, and he's like, "Would you ever wear this together? You would never wear a suit tux or whatever you want to call it and beach bottoms
Right.
together. It's not a good fit,
It's just not a good fit.
and it just won't ever be a good fit. And if you can't be yourself around these people, simply put, they don't need to be there.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and now say that it is definitely 100% a red flag. And I'm also going to say thank you for gathering me this past weekend because, like I said, a lot of these episodes, I mean, they extend from our conversations.
Yes.
And this weekend, like, it was like we was having real transparent conversation, real, like, in your face conversation, like things that you need to hear, things that you need to reconsider, things that, whatever. And I would always say that I do code switch,
Mm-hmm.
right? This has helped me to realize that, yeah, in certain circumstances you code switch. Like, maybe
Right.
when you are going from home to work,
Yes. Yes.
or you get what I'm saying, those type of settings. But when it's people that you consider your friends or like your partner, you should not be having to, or like, naturally just code switch, right? And
Yeah.
so I always, like, and this is what I mean, like, I am a work in progress because I, for the longest, thought, hey, I can have friends to do this with, friends to do this with, friends to have this intellectual conversation that I absolutely love and really, like, I always feel like this is really me operating in who I truly am every time, like, I'm around these people. And then I have friends that I can, like, just bullshit with, and just, if I want to, like, escape from whatever, I can go and do that and whatever. Or even, like, in a relationship, like, I feel like I noticed, like, in the past that I would be with certain people and just feel like naturally, like, just in my element, right? Because that's what
Right.
it is, like, naturally in my element. And then it's like, in relationships in the past, I felt that like I couldn't really just be in myself. Like I had to like cover certain parts, or you know what I'm saying? And that
Yes.
is really
Yes.
a red flag. And if you feel like you have to do those things, like hide like your personality or whatever, the things that you actually enjoy or even want to do like today, like if I just want to, you get what I'm saying? Then that's a red flag, guys. Like you should never have to like code switch that much, because you should be able to have people in your life that you can, like for instance, like me and Des have these conversations, right? We have this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. We go to church together. We can go to dinner together. We can go to a bottle blonde together. She can get her phone stolen. We can go to the beach together, and where it's just us two. Or we can go, like, we can just do whatever. And
Yes.
I want more people like that in my life, to where I can do, like, it's full circle.
Full
It's
circle.
not, I only get this from you, or you only get this from me. Like that's that one-sidedness. It's not cool. It's a red flag. Find the people that you yoke with for real.
Yes.
And I know I
Look.
said a lot, Des,
No, I agree a hundred
but it's
percent.
like she said all of this, and I'm like saying it now while we're here. But she told me all of this, and I was like, "You're right.
Yes.
You're right."
And I explained to her like if you look at my friend group, you're gonna see people like herself. Like we all not necessarily look the same, and we all don't enjoy the same hobbies, but our values are the same. We value the same things, so it won't look different. Like I'm not gonna code switch to go to your house, to go to Caitlin's house, to go to Kim's house. Like I'm not gonna code switch. Like
Right.
this is who we are. Like I don't have to act a different way. Like that's just who we are, you know? So I have the people that's close to me that resemble me, you know? And I just think it's just the healthiest way for me to thrive, because I can't be like I really suck at code switching. Like I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah, you do.
struggle with it. Like if I had to say any struggle and I can't code switch. Like
But you know,
I can't.
that's good though, because sometimes like it's like, how do you even like, if you constantly code switching, how do you even know who you are? Because you're
Yeah.
constantly, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth or whatever. Like it's like, how do you know who you are? And like as I am on this journey to like just know me without a
Yes.
doubt, like it doesn't matter what environment I'm in, I know me. And as
Mhm.
I grow closer to myself and look deeper within, it's like that's really not the wave. Like that's not cool. That's not something that I want to take part in. Or and it also makes me feel uncomfortable. Like if I'm, because it's like, don't change yourself, change your environment, if that makes sense. So if you have to change yourself for your environment, that's not the environment for you. And
Yes.
that really is a word. Oh my God.
Yes. Sheesh, like ah.
Where am I coming from? All this wisdom. But like I said, you really like helped me get there. Like for real, bro. You really like bridge that gap to where it's like, yeah, what you said, like you, that's stupid.
You shouldn't be code switching that much. I don't think so. Like, it's not healthy for one thing. Like, if you do it, shout out to you. But like, at the end of the day, I feel like in order to
Ain't
be
no
your
shout
true,
out to you.
no, listen, to be your most authentic self, like you should not have to code switch that much. Like, you either for me or against me, and I even saying against you, but like you for me or not. And if I can't be myself around you, if I can't laugh, I can't joke, I can't talk intellectual to you, and you contribute back to the conversation, and you just staring at me like, what is we doing here?
Yeah. Like
Like, what
I'm
are we
making
doing?
you feel uncomfortable, and because of that, you're making me feel uncomfortable. So maybe this is not for you and I.
And it's not even conversations like politics, where no, not those conversations. Like, just getting deeper besides surface level conversations
Yeah.
outside of like gossip. Like, that's not intellectual. Like, just having these transparent conversations that make you actually think, and not, it don't even have to be on some like next level type of stuff. But if we
It could
can't
be
hold our,
something. let me just say this. It can be something small. Like, for instance, like on our beach day, where we were like just talking about like, bro, we need to get in our bag for real.
Yeah.
Or we want these things out of life. Like I don't care if it's like this car or whatever the case may be, like we want these things. And I was thinking, and I was like, yo, I never really felt comfortable talking about like how big I actually dream.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like I never felt like with someone else is what I'm saying. Or like maybe I'm not gonna lie, like my ex, he would like think like, but you get what I'm saying? Like
No,
he
I
would
get what you.
think like really, really, really large, and it really like made me realize like, bro.
But you also pointed out to me before that, um, like how. Okay, I'll just say this because it's our besties. Like, I want to get a new car so bad,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I really want a Range Rover, blah blah blah, and you were like, go test drive that stuff, like that shit or whatever you said, and I'm like,
I
I
did.
probably
I
should.
said go, like, man, put it in motion. Even if you're not buying it that day, go sit in it. Go make it real for real.
And I say all this to say, like, you won't always have those people that's gonna tell you like go do it, or like even put you in that position and you're gonna be like, girl, a Range Rover, like
Yeah.
what? Like, but needless to say, like you just have to, I don't know, like know who you're surrounded by, and just if you aren't able to be yourself around them, it's a problem. Like for me, I know that I like to drink, I like to have fun, but I also like I'm a boss bitch, and I'm just gonna say that straight out. Like,
Yes,
and
Destiny.
my friends are the same thing. Like, literally, they resemble me. Like,
I'm a boss
Yasmin,
ass.
you are a boss bitch.
Mm, mm,
And
mm,
Nanny,
oh.
Mama, I know you're watching this, but I'm serious. Like, excuse my language, but I'm being serious. Like,
That's out
you.
the bag. That's his cussing. It's lit. It's lit.
I'm being so serious. Like, if I can't be all of myself around you, that's a problem. If I have to walk on eggshells to hide me, that's a problem. Like,
That's facts, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that.
it's a red flag if you can't be yourself around friends or people. That means they aren't your friends. If you have to hide who you are in your relationships, partner or not, it's a red flag.
Yes,
Because
I'm
you
gonna just
should
go ahead
hide.
and say that code switching is literally only normal when you are maybe going into a professional setting, because other than that, you should not be code switching around people that you have relationships with. You just shouldn't. So from now
No.
on, letting it be known that there is no any longer code switching coming from me. I'm not doing it. I'm with what I'm with, and I'm not with what I'm not with. And if you not with what I'm with, then you're not it. Period.
For you, that's
For
it.
me.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
serious.
yeah. For me, sorry.
Because I really just want to say this, like, just know who you are. Excuse me. Know who you're dealing with. And just because you don't fit in, that means you probably don't need to be with them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it narrows down to. You don't need to be in that environment. If you have to change who you are to fit in, it's not worth it. There's people for you that's going to look exactly like you, do the things that you want to do, that's going to help you thrive. The moment that you stop acting out of character and going switch who you are, I mean, it's not for you. And like I like how you said it only in a professional setting. Like you shouldn't even be code switching to go to church. Like you should not.
Oh no, you should not. Come as you are.
Come as you are, and if your church family is judging you, that's not the right church for you. Like, and I'm just gonna say that because
And
faith
that's why
family,
like I know I want to go to Faith Family so bad.
faith family, like literally, like we talked about this last time.
I'm just gonna like you say, work in Houston, move to Houston, come to Houston, go to Faith Family, and just I'm
Be
just
like
gonna
this
stay
is.
in Houston. I'm gonna go to Houston one day and never leave.
I agree. Like faith family has changed my life. Like it has opened my horizon to so many things. But it's just like you shouldn't have to code switch to go to church. You shouldn't have to code switch to be around people that you call your friends. That's not a thing. The people that you go turn up with on Saturday night should be the people that you go to church with on Sunday morning. And if you have
Yeah.
to have two different friends for that, like, unfortunately, like, there's a better way to do friendships than that, you know? And that's just the honest truth.
Yeah. So, I mean, this message is coming across and making you like really take a step back and think, then maybe you were meant to hear this message and you may need to do some reevaluating. Like when I received this message, I had to like, sit back and think and be like, yo, yeah, I'm going about things the wrong way. And it's
Mm-hmm.
okay if you're that person and it does not like, no disclaimers to you as a person, but I do think there's room for improvement if this message is hitting you the way it hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, sis, that was you know what? I actually think that we may have to be like red flags part 2 / code switching, because that was a really good, but you know what I'm saying, that message was on point for real.
that was something that we all need to hear from time to time. So like you said, if this is for you, take what you can, and whatever you don't need, leave it. But like whatever you can take from it, take it and do some self work, self improvement. We all need to get better in some things, and maybe that's just one thing you need to work on, because we all do it. I tried to do it for the longest, and I had to figure out why was I trying to do it so much. Like why was I trying to code switch?
Yeah.
It didn't work. Shit, I can't code switch.
And I know we all want to be likable, but you're not meant to fit into every single group.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're not.
It's okay if certain people you just don't mesh with. It's not your
And
people. It's not your fit.
it's not your fit, and that's okay. You want to be rocking the flyest outfits, sis. You don't want be out here looking like you just put together.
Yeah.
So you want to be fit all the way. And I think, sheesh, that was a good.
Yeah.
Good
Just another point. I don't know. I feel like I have points on this all day, but just that one thing that you just said about you want to have the flyest outfit. And like I said, some people you may not mesh with, but at the same time, understand that the people that are for you are just like for you. Like it just fits, because it's not about, for instance, like me and Des, like I feel like we have two different senses of style,
Yeah.
in a sense, like
Right.
for real. But like this is still my person. Like we still fit. So it doesn't mean like you have to have everything in common with someone. That's not the message that we're trying to make. So I just want to like clarify that it's not that you have to have everything in common with someone, but it's just that your people are your people regardless, and you can be yourself, and we are all multidimensional people. So you
Yeah.
know, yeah, like just you're gonna know when people are your fit and when they are not. So let's move on, sis.
Let's move on. So that was number 6. Number 7 is, we kind of hit on this a little bit
A
in
little
our
bit.
topic, but number 7, or red flag number 7, is people that make things feel that are important to you feel so small.
I got
They
points for
make
this
it
too.
feel small. I mean, I feel like that's, it used to be a thing for me all the time. Like, I don't know, pharmacy school was so small to them. I don't know, it's stuff like that. Like, oh, you're in pharmacy school, whatever. Like, this is a big deal to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
And it
stressed.
also takes a lot of your time.
Yes, like it's a big deal. And then for me, I I was always like this, even in like grade school. I wanted, I can always say this, I want the best. Like I want the best grades. If I gotta work hard, and if I
Right.
don't have to work hard, I'm gonna be the best that I can be. You know, that's just a me thing.
Yeah.
And so that was big to me. But they would put it off like, um, grades,
Like,
small
sure.
stuff, like whatever. That's in the past. Whatever.
I get what
Um,
you're saying.
my friends now, they, whatever is small is actually big. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
deal with it often anymore. But do you have any points?
Yeah, actually. So I think we talked about this on a previous episode, but the one thing for me is like putting respect on the things that I care about. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't disrespect the things that I care about. And I know we talked about, like, for instance, like the people putting the Lil in front of stuff that you care about. Like, don't put Lil in front of our podcast. When you talk about our podcast, when you speak on our podcast, it's intentional by design. It's not, oh, that Lil podcast. No. Do not put Lil on my business. Like, you feel me? Don't put Lil in front of my business. Not Lil, the little business that you're doing. No, it's very big to me, and it takes up a lot of my time. So those are 2 points. Like, people, like, just like the way they, speak about the things that you care about.
Mm-hmm.
And then secondly, it's people not respecting the time that you put in to the things that you care about. So if you care about something and it's like taking up time because you have to work on it or you want to work on it, don't let anyone make you feel bad for preferring to put time toward those things. Just find a healthy balance, but yeah, because, like, I feel like I would get like, oh, you're always in the gym, or you know what I'm saying, like, you always busy doing whatever. And it's like, I am, but I do make time for the people that I love. I make time for the things that I love. And so, like, just respect my time. Like, I don't, just respect my time. And I feel like I'm noticing that now that I'm back in the market. Yes, I'm back in the market. I had to say this every episode. I'm back in the market. Girl is back. Girl is back. But I'm just saying, all jokes to the left, though, like, that's like a red flag for me, like, as far as, like, dating. Like, if someone just makes it seem like so entitled to my time. Don't be entitled to my time, because the things that I work toward, that's what's going to get my time first. And I have to handle me first before I can handle or take part in anything else. So yeah, just, like, respect people's time when it comes to the things that they care about, because we do make time for the things that we care about, Yes. Yeah, so if I'm always in the gym, so what? Come with me to the gym then. You feel me? If you're interested, then come with me to the gym. If you're interested in getting to know me as a person, you see that I like to be in the gym, get your tail in the gym. Because if not, then we ain't equally yoked anyways. We just talked about that. I'm not code switching. I'm going to the gym. Are you coming or what? Are you coming to the gym?
I'm not coming to the gym with you.
Do you need me to make you a smoothie? Because I can.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not playing, though. I'm back on the market, y'all. So if you have any potential, that's me. It's like, oh my God. Listen to me, y'all. Besties. Y'all know me enough now, because this is episode 7 or 8. This is what?
7.
This is 7. So y'all know me enough now to know, to be able to, like, send someone my way if it's if it's like a worthy contestant. Send them my way. And you can send them to Intentional by Design DMs on Instagram.
And address it, say at Yasmin. Make sure you specify it's at Yasmin.
Okay, if y'all want my personal Instagram, just hit me up on Intentional by Design. I'm gonna send you my personal Instagram, so we don't have no confusion. Cam, I love you, Cam. I love you, bro.
Not that there would be any confusion, but that's funny. Ooh. And it's crazy because we don't edit these things, like, really, like, we just kind of upload them. So she said it, guys. This is what you get her. She acts, she shall receive. Cameron and Chloe are in there.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to make a guest appearance on the podcast? No, they're actually going the other way. So I mean,
okay.
They don't want to be besties.
The camera, he could just say that. Nah.
It's funny though, because he always talk about when y'all doing the next podcast, when y'all doing this, when y'all doing that, like. But anyways,
Cam said we need to get schedule.
I know. So, what's our last but not least? Because there's a lot more red flags that we could talk about.
Yeah, but we're gonna
start wrapping it up.
Yeah. So the last one is never bringing you around his friends or his family, or if they are making excuses about being around yours.
I think it's a red flag. If he cannot bring you around his family or his friends, it's a red flag. Why can't I be around your family or your friends? And it also makes me think like, are you not yourself? Like, are you pretending to be someone you're not? Because when we go around these
Ooh,
people,
I didn't even think about that.
are you going to be a different person with me? Like,
Right.
that's a
So
red
like
flag.
it's definitely a red flag for me. And I'm glad you brought up that because I didn't even think that far. I'm thinking like, why wouldn't you want to share me? Like, I mean, like, why wouldn't you want to like show me off to people that you care about, the people that's your
Right.
family? Because if it's my partner and I'm like so in love with them, or friend, you get what I'm saying? Like, it could be like my girlfriend and I just love her to death, and it's like, oh my god, like I'm telling my family like you have to meet this person.
Right.
They are amazing and I care about them and I care about you guys. So I want everyone to know everyone because you guys, all of you are going to be around me.
Uh huh.
You feel me? Yeah, like why wouldn't you want to show me to your your mom?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to show me to your mom?
Everyone should want Yasmin to be around their mom. Like, it's Yasmin.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's going on?
No, I
Why
think
not?
that
I'm not there already.
it's definitely a red flag to me. I don't think there's no like exceptions to it. At least not for me. Like, why can't I go around your family? Oh, if like the excuse is, oh, they're crazy. Yeah, everybody has crazy family.
Oh my god, yes. You know what? Okay, let me just say this. In a past relationship, and it's not my ex because I know it's not my ex, but it is a past relationship.
Hey, Yasmin's
Um,
ex. I know you're
I
listening.
know because you're probably gonna see this and be like, "Oh my god, look, hey!" But a past relationship, um, and I guess I didn't think that deep, and also I was young, so I guess it didn't really matter to me at the time.
Hmm.
Um, but like my college boyfriend, it don't even matter. My college boyfriend, I feel like his family like held it against me, um, because he would never want to go around them, and like for
Uh-huh.
holidays stuff, he would always want to come with my family, and maybe they had like something going on, but I didn't know anything about it, you feel me? Because he's not gonna tell me anything. Even if I was to ask, he's not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, my family is over here doing this."
Right.
Even though we were in New Orleans, like, so he just really just did not want to be around his family. I don't know if it's because, well, I mean, like I kind of know, but you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like it was like a in the end, like it like kind of I guess left a bad taste in his family's mouth because it's almost like a either I'm the reason why you don't want to like me, I'm the reason why he doesn't want to go around them, or I'm keeping him from
Wait.
them.
Yeah.
But the whole time I had no
No idea.
idea. Like no idea. So now like it's super important like for me to keen in on how someone is around their family because like my family is super important to me and my family is like like down here like our families get together for everything. It doesn't
Yes.
matter what it is. Like my family is going to get together. My family is going to be together. My family is going to gather. And naturally, of course, I want my partner to come like with my family. But it is important to like, if you're from two different places, it's important to like
To
go,
blend it. Yeah.
yeah, blend it. Like go here and then go there. But yeah, so make sure you know how people are around the people that they care about. And if they're not bringing you around the people that they care about or supposed to care about, it's a red flag. Something's going on.
Yes. And it needs to be clarified. We don't take excuses either.
Yeah, because people stuck with their family. Like,
Yes.
and you would never want to be like in one of those relationships where it's like, oh no, we can't, or no.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward. Um, I agree 100%. And if we talked about anything today, in this part 2 or in the part 1 that you feel like you're struggling with, we're here to help you. But even if the problem's too big for us to handle, we have resources. There's always someone that can help. Um, and I think the few things that we mentioned, like just being aware is the first step, like being aware of these red
Yeah.
flags. Second thing is like taking action. So whether that's like kind of reflecting on what it is, um, communicating that issue to that person that you're going through it with, and then if it gets to that point that you need help, get help. Use those resources. They're there for a reason. Like I said, you can always let us know if we can do anything, or just anybody else in the community. People are there to help, so don't feel like you're strapped. I mean, you're trapped or stranded in any situation. Um, those red flags, if you see them, like really take heed to them and like do what you have to do. Like at the end of the day, like you are important. Don't let any of these things like mess with your mental health. These relationships are important, but that one may not be a good fit for you if you constantly see these red flags. Um, anything that you want to add before we wind down?
No, that was, you handled that. That was everything. Yeah.
So let's wind down and close out this part 2 of red flags. If you have not, please grab your wine or your coffee. I don't know what you're drinking, or your water, whatever it is. Grab it. And let's just continue with who is the friend. Is that cool with you?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to lead it, or you want me to go?
Sure. So, who is the friend that would be on their phone at dinner or lunch or just in those type of settings? Like, who is the friend that will most likely be on their phone?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say you. And I don't even know if it's really you. Well, I know for certain that it's not me. Because I know I'm hardly ever paying attention to my phone. Unless, like, I suck at paying attention to my phone. But I'm gonna say it's you because you have a husband. So I'm just gonna say that it's you.
I guess. I don't know. Honestly, when I'm out with my friends, though, Cameron's like, okay, go have a good time. Be safe. If you need me, let me know, kind of thing. So I don't know. Like when we were at the beach the other day, like I talked to him like we were eating lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Not talk to him, but text him like we had made it and stuff like that. And then maybe like once when we were on the beach, and he's like, okay, go have a good time. Let me know when you're headed back. Be careful and stuff. And that's literally the next time.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't know if it's you, but I'm just saying I could say neither of us then. But I was saying because I know it's not me. Because like I try to put my phone away when I'm
and like enjoy the moments.
Yeah, and enjoy those moments because I know a lot of times like I don't like going eat out with people and they phone the whole time. Like that's like I won't say anything, but it slick be irritating me like for real.
Yeah, I think we do
Bro,
a good
like
job
you
of
can't
that
put
though.
your phone down like
I
a
think we do a good
kid.
job at like being in each other's presence and enjoying it. But I think I probably would say me because not necessarily being on my phone, but I like to like savor the memories. So like I will probably be taking a picture or recording something,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't get posted. Like we have like archives of like stuff, like just pictures and videos of us doing like random stuff. But I do like those times like we don't post it, or maybe we don't even record like to post. But
We don't get to that point where we have a camera following us around, just letting you know. So you won't even have to worry about that.
I'm like, oh yeah, let me take this picture, or let me like whatever. But that's with anyone. Like Cameron's like enough pictures. I'm always the one like, oh, let's take a picture. Like, oh, let's do this.
You really are, and then you be so picture ready. I'll be so awkward,
like just be a quick picture.
What am I supposed to do?
But like I have pictures all the way back since like middle school and stuff. Like that's my thing.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I do keep all the memories, so I would probably say me for that reason.
Okay. At most, I'd probably take my phone out to take a picture of my plate. Put it back in my purse. Literally. That used to get me. I mean, I'm not gonna say it used to get me in trouble, but because I will go MIA and the whole time I'm just enjoying. Look, I'm just enjoying life. Not talking to a soul. But that's kind of bad. Like if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
and I just be enjoying life.
Communication.
Communication for sure.
All right, what's the next one? Um, who is the friend to shop the most? I don't know. I feel like both of us maybe.
Yeah, I've been cutting it out, but like I will buy some sneakers. I will
Yes.
buy some shoes. Like I can't wait until I'm able to have like a heel closet as well, or like a boot closet. Like I love shoes. Clothes. I mean, I'm starting to. I've been better at like wearing things more than once, and like just having those. I want to shift my wardrobe to more of like a functional wardrobe, to where it's not like so many just I like statement items. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why I like sneakers so much. So like like with statement items, you can't really like just wear them more than once.
Like more than once, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel like for me, I do like to shop. I'm not gonna lie. Like shopping is probably my hobby.
And I don't even think it's just clothes for you. It's like you just like to shop.
I do. I've always been that way though. Like just like to shop. But I have been getting better because okay, let me tell you honestly, like I'm not saying get in trouble, but Cameron has pointed it out. Like every day, there's a package coming to the door, and it's
They
like
don't get it though.
he's like, "Golly, what you order now?" And I'm like, "I don't even know." Like, and it had got to that point. It's like I don't even know what I had ordered, and I'm like opening, like, "Oh yeah, I did order this." Like it was getting like bad, so now like I'm very more mindful of what I buy.
Yeah.
And how much I buy, but I still like to buy. I do. It's a hobby. Treat myself all the time.
You have me beat because you're really big on like home decor and aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
It's not just clothes. It's not like just you looking fly. Like you want to build a whole vibe. You want to build a whole vibe. So you definitely have me beat.
Yeah, I probably do.
Yeah.
I do like the aesthetics. That's my thing.
It's a vibe. Everything's a vibe. I want to be so.
Come to the oasis.
I like how looking at this makes me feel.
Girl, go sit down. Besties, you guys are invited to my house.
No, they're not. Yeah, they are. She gonna have a pool party, y'all.
Besties, you guys are invited to my house. We just finished our patio. We redid our patio.
It's so cute.
It's a vibe. It's a summer
so
vibe.
Comfortable out there. Like we literally sat out there all weekend.
All night. We didn't go to bed until like 2
I know.
But anyways, you guys can always come. Let me know first. Don't just show up. You guys probably don't even know where I live at. But
if you want to know, just hit her up and
you guys can come swim, whatever you guys want. We enjoy entertaining our friends, our besties. So please come through. Okay, this is the last one, and we probably already know the answer to this one. Who is the friend that gets the most hungover? Yasmin, hands down. Hands down.
Y'all, I am so terrible. Like everyone else would be up and moving the next day and like, okay, we had a great time last night. Cool. My tail
She can't hang.
I'm going through it. Like, I need literally an entire day to regroup. It's just something about alcohol on my polar body. It just, oh my God, it's like the worst feeling. I feel like I'm always hungover.
But it's the funniest thing is like, if y'all know Yasmin, and if y'all don't, I'm gonna tell you, like, she's the type of friend that's like, oh, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. You scared? You can hang? And I'm like, me can hang? Like,
We having fun tonight. Let's take a shot.
we have fun. We do. We probably drink. Well, we used to drink a little bit too much. Um, and not saying like we were alcoholics or anything, but like she would encourage like taking shots because she's like a champ. She's very competitive,
That's facts.
and everybody drinks the same. But everybody the next day is getting up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, getting on with their day, and she's like in the bed until like to lunchtime. Like, why y'all up? Like,
And then even still, like, I'm forcing myself to get up. Like, I literally feel sick the entire day, or like at least sluggish or uncomfortable. It's like, oh,
she can't. She's getting
I
old.
can't.
I think I am too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I
I
can't
really
drink like I used to.
I can't.
But,
I'm
as
baby the next day.
as Yash Trek was sponsored earlier, Liquid IV is being sponsored now for free.
Ooh,
Get some Liquid IV
and some BC.
and some BC. And we're not encouraging drinking at all. But if you happen to drink, take some BC before and then take some Liquid IV after, and you're going to recover.
It's a whole ritual.
If you don't have those two things, good luck.
Liquid IV can be found on Amazon, and so can BC or at your nearest convenience store.
So,
Yeah, guys.
as always, we are so thankful that you guys are tuned in for episode freaking 7.
This
7.
is wild.
That's crazy. We are just so thankful for you guys. We love when you guys hit us up. Let us know what you're thinking. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concern, you're always welcome to let us know. Anything you want to add? I don't even know. Like,
No, like
so thankful.
Like that said, we are so thankful. Thank you to everyone that's tuning into this episode. Thank you for everyone that has liked a photo, commented on a picture, tuned into any of the previous episodes. Guys, if you haven't, for real, I suggest you go back and just tune into some of the episodes. I feel like we are getting so much better at this and so much more comfortable. And you will notice over time, like you can literally sense us getting more comfortable on the camera and just becoming more open and more transparent. And we just are so blessed and so grateful to even be able to like use our voices to help anyone who listens to the podcast, empower any women, and just build this community. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts, for real.
Yes, we love you guys. Bye, besties.
Bye.